Hello to all YouTubers. How you guys doing? This is good old Grandmaster Robin here, and you're watching the Anonymous Liberty Media on YouTube. And welcome. Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez running for Congress, only 28 years old. She says the GOP is weak on from the war to family values. Well, she's weak in one department, her mind. Socialism don't work. Never has. We know that because the world went through this crap during World War II with the Nazis. They were a socialist party, by the way. Now she thinks that the military didn't ask for $700 million or $700 billion. General Mattis lobbied for it. This woman's 28 years old and never ever held office. You know, it seems that the Democratic Socialist is the new swing. Political correctness. She says that Donald Trump couldn't handle a woman from Brooklyn. Really? Only difference is she's never made billions of dollars. She's never made... She's never self-made anything except her mind not working, except for wanting socialism. Well, it's not going to work. Maybe it's her who couldn't handle a guy from Manhattan. I mean, it don't matter if she's Puerto Rican or an Eskimo or North or Norwegian, whatever. She's never held office. And I mean, we're fine as we are right now. We're getting better. People have the reason it won't work is people have left countries that was dabbling in socialism, which is a thing that is not going to work. It won't work. People in this country are getting better. They're working. Unemployment is dropping for black people, Hispanics. It's getting good. People are working. People are working. Really working. So, she's 28, running for Congress, and has no idea what the fuck she's doing. She has, what 100 interviews and shit? Talking about the same crap? Is she the new Hillary Clinton from Brooklyn? I mean, she's in a race to run for Congress. Something tells me that she will lose. See, if Bernie Sanders, if he was president, imagine that. A Democratic Socialist in office. Will it work? No. No. Because we would go from being a republic to a country that deals with socialism. It's not going to happen. It won't work. It's like if she says that she's a Democratic Socialist, I'm a Libertarian Conservative. Thank you very much. I'm not going to deal with socialism in this country. It never worked. Never has worked. And she says Palestinian had a Palestinian state. It never did. They should. To have a little fair share in this deal here in the Middle East. There should be a Palestinian state. But it's not. She's jabbing at Israel. I mean, shit. She needs to realize and wake up. Look, socialism is not going to work. Never has, never will. Never will. Okay, let's see here. We got some news here. Bring some news here. Let's see here. Let's see here. Exclusive. Rita Ora lounges in the sun with a mysterious man on yacht in Spain. Who cares? J.Lo wears a surprisingly revealing outfit in family boating outing to celebrate her birthday week in Nassau. Who cares? One of Meghan Markle's favorite food is banned by the Queen in the royal palace. Who cares? Donald Trump promised dirt on Clinton 2 days before the Trump Tower meeting. When? Britney Spears suffered a war malfunction during gig. Where? Receiving all breaking news from Fresno immediately in real time. Get the app. Is it safe to sleep with the electrical fan on? You might want to think twice before, according to experts. Ancient DNA reveals Southeast Asians are direct descendants of a what? Of at least 4 prehistoric populations. Okay. Florida cops beat up the arrest of a black man just for telling them to do their job. Yeah, Florida cops beat up and arrest a black man just for telling them to do their job. Suing the Miami-Dade Police Department after its officers allegedly beat him up and arrested him for yelling, "Do your fucking jobs." The Miami New Times reported that Jose Farquharson was standing on a street corner when a car speed past him. 2 police officers were standing across the road and angered the 42-year-old yelled, "Do your fucking job and stop the cars from speeding." Luis Arcia, one of the officers the guy yelled at, reportedly ran across the street and yelled, "Kiss my ass" at him. He then grabbed him by the wrist, threw him to the ground, and cuffed one of his hands. After handcuffing him, the guy told the New Times Arcia punched him several times in the face, beating him so bad he required to go to hospital. With no prior records in the county, the guy was arrested for disorderly conduct and resisting arrest. The charge that later dropped the next day. In his mugshot, the Miami man is seen with a swollen eye and still in a hospital gown. Farquhar Harrison said he filed a complaint with MDPD's Internal Affairs Office and thought his case was strong due to the injuries visible in the mugshot. And the testimonies of multiple witnesses who said they saw Arcia punch him in the face. In 2016, however, the department cleared the officer of wrongdoing and said the allegations were unsupported. The Civilian Investigative Panel and an independent police oversight board also looked into the case. The New York Times reported, although investigators say they are found the witness statement disturbing, they ultimately couldn't substantiate the complaint because they could no longer reach the witnesses. Because the witnesses were scared. The 42-year-old is now suing Arcia and the MDPD, and the report noted that the officer has received four sets of complaints, had 7 use of force incidents on record, and has once been relieved of duty. After a few years, Arcia thought he was going to get away with it. Roderick Vereen, the guy's attorney, told the New Times, if he gets away with, if he's going to get all pissed off because someone yells profanity at him and exercise unlawful force, then he's in the wrong community and in the wrong job. Yeah. I mean, if you yeah, if you're an officer that is attack somebody because they yelled at you saying, do your fucking jobs, maybe you should do your fucking job. A North Carolina man who slept with a married woman must pay her husband, and get this, $8.8 million. A man who slept with a married woman has ordered to pay, by the judge, to pay a whopping $8.8 million to her husband, who owns a BMX bike stunt show company. Francisco Huzar III was forced to pay Keith King, the man who cuckolded, a $2.2 million in compensation damages and $6.6 million in punitive damages, the Herald Sun reported. One attorney said they appealed the Supreme Court Judge Orlando Hisson's ruling. According to the report, King was married to Danielle King, with whom he shares a 5-year-old daughter, in 2010. But Danielle claimed the North Carolina couple was never happy, and has separated about 2 years ago, this August, in 2016. King, in April of last year, accused Huzar of criminal conversion and alienation of affection and intentional infliction of emotional distress, negligent infliction, emotional distress, and assault and battery. According to the report, his attorney, Duane Foyle, said Huzar's affair with King's wife, who was employee of BMX stunt shows, cost the company an employee and also revenue. Also, he incurred expense holding, including household reps, childcare, and counseling. Sherry Patrick, the attorney for Huzar, meanwhile, argued that her client could not be blamed for disrupting a marriage that was broken before he came along. The marriage needed one more blow before it is over, Patrick said. Danielle King alleged that her testimony that she pursued Huzar, whom she met at a BMX competition in New York. King suspected an affair after seeing calls on his wife's phone log to a strange number. He contacted the Huizar and asked him to stop calling his wife, at which point he believed that the affair was over. Foyle said the Herald reported that extramarital affair continued, however, to the point that marriage could not have humanly been saved with the level of the man's involvement, Foyle said. King alleges he visited his wife at an apartment she had rented where Huizar put him in a chokehold. Foyle argued that King developed post-traumatic stress disorder in the result. Now, this is what I don't get. You run this BMX, call it here, a BMX stunt company, okay? You run this company. Your wife's an employee. You neglect her in all many levels. Both of you and her are separate. Okay? Separated. So, she's canoodling with another man. And you, the dipshit who owns this BMX stunt company, who is at fault because you fucked up because you didn't show anything to your wife. You're completely soulless. Both of you separated. She decides herself, as guy, to canoodle. Even before this guy comes around. Okay? Both of you guys are having a situation. She decides to rent an apartment, which means if she wants to canoodle with a guy, it's her choice. You're both separated. Right? Because couples that do separate, they do intend to date every now and then. Okay, every now and then. Do they fuck? Hey, who knows? But your wife, who you both separated from, who both of you are separated, she has her own apartment. She meets this guy who lives in the complex. They started to get a little friendly or whatnot. But you're the one who's at fault. You fucked up. Now, you accuse the other guy for losing an employee and losing wages over whatever. You're an asshole. You're an asshole. Okay? You're an asshole. Because you fucked up. Your wife decides that she wants a separation, or both. I mean, I don't know whose decision was it, but you guys separated. She gets an apartment, and whoever. You're the jealous one. You're the jealous one. The guy you're suing had nothing to do with your separation. If you fucked your wife, so big deal. Big deal. Big deal. A BMX bike stunt company. Keith King, who owns the BMX bike stunt company, he sued him because the man banged his wife. You are the stupid one. You are the dumb one. Yeah. And you pretty much, you fucked up. Not your wife, not this guy. You're suing because you're jealous. You're jealous. I mean, you're the jealous one who fucked up. She left you, separated. She's fucking this guy. You're the jealous one. So, you fucked up. Now, what else in today's news here? Let's see here. Let's see here. Okay. Fire tornado. President Trump declares California emergency as car fire burns. Okay. Democratic leaders have called for ICE's abolition. Leading Dems call for ICE's abolition. My administration has ICE's back 100%. Story was done by Ian Hanchett, July 28th, 2018. During Friday's weekly address, President Trump said leading Democratic lead politicians have called to abolish ICE, and that his administration completely has ICE's back 100%. On September 11th, 2001, America suffered the worst terrorist attack in our history. The attack was carried out by foreign nationals who exploited our lax immigration laws and defrauded our immigration system in order to murder nearly 3,000 innocent people. Following that attack, Congress placed most immigration enforcement functions within the new agency known as the United States Immigration and Customs Enforcement, meaning ICE. One of the critical lessons of 9/11 is that immigration enforcement saves lives. We must enforce the rules against visa fraud, illegal overstay, illegal entry, and other immigration violence and crimes. Crimes, they are believe me, crimes, there are the practices exploited by terrorists, drug dealers, child smugglers, human traffickers, gang members, and countless unknown and unregistered criminals to gain illegal access to our country and threaten our citizens. The fiscal year 2017 alone, ICE arrested more than 127,000 aliens charged and convicted of crimes inside the United States. These were very serious crimes, and far too many of them. Yet, leading Democratic politicians have called to abolish ICE. Nobody even believes it. They want to abolish ICE. In other words, they want open borders and more crime. And that's what you're going to get. You'll get more crime as you open up those borders. Last week, 167 Democrats in the House of Rep refused to vote for a resolution to support the heroes of ICE. These are brave men and women. There are in the trenches every day taking the fight straight vicious gangs. They prey on our people, they hurt our people, they kill our people. Without the brave heroes of ICE, we would have no law enforcement, no laws, no borders thereof. We wouldn't even have a country. So that courageous public servants, ICE, men and women, great ones, we want you to know the American people are with you. My administration has your back 100%. We're the heroes who protect the lives of our citizens, the safety of our community, and the sovereignty of our great nation. We love you, we support you, and we always stand with you. Thank you, and God bless America. This is a problem. This is a problem. I mean, it's, you know, I mean, 167 Democrats refused to vote. Really. I've said this before, and I'll say it again. Democrats need illegal citizens. They need them. Because their biggest fear is that they won't get elected or reelected. They want that vote. They want to stay in power. We want to stay in power. Please do it. Bring them back. We need to get voted in again. We need to be reelected. No, you don't. I mean, it's one thing that you're getting a huge threat, not just from the 167 Democrats, but also illegals, okay, gang members, drug runners, child molesters, rapists. Drug pushers. You know, and yeah, there are good people who want to get away from the bullshit and come here to live a normal life and want to do it the right way. But you have drug pushers, you know, you have rapists, child molesters, murderers, gang members. That's coming in. Just, I don't know. And we also got this lady, Ocasio-Cortez from Brooklyn. A Democratic socialist, 28 years old. Following the playbook of Bernie fucking Sanders. Bernie fucking Sanders. This is strange. Insane. Alright guys, this is where we say arrivederci. And if you're new to this channel, please leave a like, subscribe, comment below, please share this video, and don't forget to hit the bell. And if you got this transmission, you are the resistance. And this video was brought to you by the Worldwide Resistance Network, also known as TWWRN. Remember, knowledge is free. If you don't like it, go fuck yourself. Peace out. Ribbon out.